Not really, not in any meetings, not formally. It hasn't been spoken about. I know the boys are, watching games at home, cheering and sort of booing other teams' results. But it sounds cliche, but I think it's just about controlling what we're in control of and just sort of trying to keep winning games.
You start doing a few ladder predictions and a bit of math in your head.
Yeah, it's funny because you sort of start cheering for other teams that that you never cheer for, and like I said, it's hard. Like I find myself at home, getting invested in other people's results, and it's so easy to, I wish certain results would fold certain ways, but it's not always the case, and it's a bit sort of energy draining. At the end of the day, we can only focus on what we're in control of.
Taking that into account, how'd you feel watching the Tigers get Manly the other night?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a nerve-wracking finish, but obviously, I think that's the sort of the good thing about our draw is we're in control of our destinies, I guess, and we versed Manly this week, so regardless of the result, it was going to sort of fall down on us, and similar to Cowboys next week, so we're in control of those results. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't cheering, but it was a cliffhanger at the end, so it makes something else to watch, and like I said, cheering for other teams and that, it's good.
Are you a big footy watcher in general?
I think it depends. I try to be. Obviously, you're versing the blokes, and it's good to have a sort of interest in it, and be a bit of a footy nerd. But it just depends on how much footy we've watched for the week and if the missus is letting me watch it or not. But most of the time, when there's nothing on, I'll be watching it.
Does Cameron give you any advice about getting caught up in those kind of results or anything, or does he just sort of let you do whatever?
Well, that's the thing. It hasn't really ever been spoken about formally, so there's never been like a sort of big chat, and it's never been a serious thing.
Yeah.
I know one thing though. He always does encourage being a footy nerd, and just watching other games. But I don't think it's to the extent of cheering for other teams. And like I said, it's always the sort of would like for results to fold this way as other teams would in similar positions. But we're in control of our own destiny, so that's probably the best thing about it.
Would you call him a footy nerd?
Yeah, he's like, he's like, I don't think he has a life away from footy. So, he's definitely all in invested as a coach. I don't think I've ever been in these facilities where he hasn't been here. So, he's in.
With all this stuff going on, not a heap of the guys have been in this position before, where they're in the battle for the top four, finals are really locked in. How do you guys make sure that it doesn't overwhelm you and that you can still keep your mind on the job?
Yeah, it's sort of new circumstances for me, and like the club. Obviously, you see the passion in the fans. The way they're celebrating. It's sort of new for them as well, which is it's good. To be back, and we're in a great position to be in, and we've found certain things this week, like media and headshots and things sort of come up this week, but it's easy to go, an extra commitments, but it's such a blessing to be in this position. And we've got great leaders around here that have been in the position and to sort of keep focused. And Ciro's been in this position a lot, at Penrith the last couple of years, and Critter, and there's a lot of leaders in the team that have been here and sort of keep us steady-headed and sort of not look at the results too much. Other results, our results, get carried away, just sort of take it week by week.